Like everything he finds on this island, this prey is not just a meal for him, it's a symbol of survival. Exploring.
A man loses his way, and by pure bad luck, he ends up on one of the most dangerous islands on Earth. This is not an ordinary island. Huge crocodiles roam freely here. Giant anacondas, big enough to crush a human in seconds, hide in the shadows. Once you enter this island, escaping is nearly impossible. Now, this man is completely trapped. There is no clean drinking water, there is no food, there is no shelter. If he wants to stay alive, he must hunt, he must survive, and he must outsmart nature itself. Every single day is a fight between life and death. How will he find food? How will he get clean water? And most importantly, how long can a human survive in a place where humans are not meant to live? But before we dive into this unbelievable survival story, if you're new to this channel, hit the subscribe button right now, because stories like this you don't want to miss. So now, let's see how this man manages to stay alive on this deadly island. And at the end of the video, we'll discuss whether survival here is truly possible or absolutely impossible.
Plastic bottles, bits of fishing net, and scrap metal washed up on the shores of a deserted island. Even in the midst of nature, humanity's mark is inescapable. But here, this scattered garbage pile becomes one man's hope for survival. Confident in his own skill, he creates a raft skeleton from bamboo. He will then fish, make fires, and challenge this island. Styrofoam, which we would normally dismiss as garbage, are now a lifesaver for him. He places each piece of styrofoam carefully. The first attempt was successful. The raft is able to float. The man finds long bamboo and arranges it one by one on the upper deck. This way, the ground is safer. When you have no tools at hand in nature, even the pieces of garbage you find can become a tool for salvation when used correctly. The selection of bamboo and styrofoam for such a raft is no coincidence. Styrofoam is one of the few materials that doesn't sink easily in seawater. Bamboo, on the other hand, can absorb the impact of waves thanks to its lightweight yet flexible structure. As the raft slowly begins to take shape, the man prepares for another need. He gathers up the stones he finds, one by one, and builds a small hearth on the raft. The stones both trap heat and keep the flames away from the bamboo. Every time he looks around, he sees a new pile of garbage. The silence that should be in the midst of nature has been polluted by the traces left by humans. But this pollution is also a resource for him. He catches a fish with a simple fishing rod in his hand. Like everything he finds on this island, this prey is not just a meal for him, it's a symbol of survival. Making use of everything he could find, the man now puts a torn net he found on the beach to work. He constructs a simple but effective setup with a few pieces of tree branch. And the fishing attempt with this setup is successful. The first raft he built worked, but as the waves increased, it began to become unstable. Now he needs a safer, more stable structure. He'll be making a few modifications to the raft. Metal drums, while empty, hold a large volume of air, providing excellent floating platforms. A single drum has a volume of approximately 200 liters, meaning it can support nearly 200 kilograms. He finds a huge tarpaulin that has been dragged and stuck at the bottom of the rocks. It's the perfect opportunity to cover the raft's roof. Every piece of trash carried by the waves is a silent reminder of the pollution nature faces. All of it was once human waste. In survival scenarios, the rule is simple. Use whatever you can find. And that's exactly what this guy does. He transforms the waste left by environmental pollution into tools for his own survival. A true struggle for survival is won most by one's inner determination. Finding something useful, even on a littered shore, and using it correctly. All of this requires skill, attention, and determination. You've only seen a brief summary in this video. He has much longer versions of these adventures and brand new episodes on his own YouTube channel. He does truly amazing work. Both his dexterity and his survival skills amaze viewers. I've left the channel links in the description. Be sure to visit his channel. It's a world worth exploring.